And we are live here at the Gauteng Invitational. We got the bronze medal match. What a game it was yesterday for the Meerkats and the Sax team. Unfortunately going down to the Sax team, the Meerkats, but had a stellar of a game. And let's not forget that man, Gareth Fire May in goals. He kept his team within reach of that Sax team. And they taking on Sporting here, the Portuguese side. They went down to OJ Eagles, and OJ Eagles dominating that match. But let's see if Sporting can jump right back into this and get themselves a bronze medal here at the Gauteng Invitational. Brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and I'm going to be walking you through this bronze medal match. And underway, big battle there in the middle of the pool, and Sporting walk away with the first possession here in chuck number 1. If you've just tuned in, Sporting on the right-hand side of your screens in the white cap, and then the Meerkats in those blue caps. And it looks like the Meerkats are going to... What a beautiful little pass there. And getting it into the goals there is the number 4, and that is Diego Santos for Sporting. 1-0 up early on here. But as I was saying, the Meerkats looking to put a physical presence on the Sporting side, just like the OJ Eagles did, and try get in their faces a little bit, disrupt that fast play. We all know that the Sporting side, they are a smaller side, but they are a super fast side and a nimble side. Very clinical with their passing and their shooting. Faruqia working the ball around the hole. Whew, just getting some sunnies, that's way better. And Swanepoel's had an excellent tournament thus far. Stone, Farouk, just losing a bit of control there, but still plenty time here. And wayward pass and empty possession here for the Meerkats. Still early on in this game, so we're not going to read too much into that just yet. Opportunity here on the far right side. Man coming up the pool now, he's just hanging back actually. 3-3 situation for the Sporting side as they set up. No one on a drive here. Big shot there, but easily covered by May. 5-meter one there for Rook, the man in question. Mikasa, our official game ball here at the Gauteng Invitational. And just sneaking in there, hitting the upright and bouncing down, and then rolling into the back of the net. 2-0 the score at the moment. Meerkats not finding their groove just yet. A little bit complacent. You can see Ross Stone there. He's just chatting to his men, telling them, relax. Still plenty of time here. Setting up another 3-3. Big man in there is Fisher. Fisher waiting, wanting the ball there. Big crash from the Sporting side, and they clean up. Defensively sound at the moment are the Sporting side, looking really good. Abresh, the number 6. Thomas Gomes. Thiago. Big pressure here from the Meerkats, and they turn that one over. Vasco struggling there. He didn't have, kept losing control of the ball there, putting himself under pressure. And Sven van Sail here, he's had an extraordinary tournament. A couple of goals to his name, and Stone Cold Chad Roman puts it into the back of the net, and the Meerkats open up their account. 2-1 the score. Kia, movement that inspires. They sponsored all our traveling teams' cars and make sure that they all get you on time at the Gauteng Invitational. That is Kia, movement that inspires. Sporting looks like they're going to opt for a 4-2. No, one man drops back. It is now a 3-3. Khomsh, yeah, the number 9. Having some issues with Sven. Chad Roman. Not a great little pass on the inside there. Will he clean up? Easily defended there by the number 12 there. That is Jonas Swanepoel. May over to the big man, the number 6, Fish. Fisher with a balk pass. Stone here in the playmaker. What a little pass there. And they get a man-up situation here. Chad moving on to the center. Beautiful working, cross-cage pass, Fish. Stone Cold takes a shot and no goal there. And still possession for the Meerkats. Farouk with an open channel and he shoots, he scores. That is Farouk getting his first of the game here, 2-2. And back to even Stevens here. Rebel Water Polo, they sponsored our refs, all the t-shirts as well as some of these teams. If you're looking for water polo gear, head on over to Rebel Water Polo. Change the game. And back to the action here in the center of the pool. A big little physical push there. That was Mark Mansfield getting aggressive there with the Sporting player. As mentioned earlier on, you're going to look for these Meerkats. They're going to probably do a tight press, try to get that physical presence on the smaller side. Meerkats are a large team. And beautiful little pass there into the hole. Great save there, Gareth Fire May. He's got the man here on the right-hand side. And Rourke Fisher. Rourke, Andy Buerta, James Niza, Buerta, and reversal there. Vasco, the keeper for the Sporting side. Abresh, the number 6 for Sporting. He's got a man on his left as well as the right. Playing the man on the right there. In the number 2 cap. That is Thomas. Man up situation here for the Sporting side. And shooting wide there. And not happy is the man, Thiago Khomsh, who was sitting in the hole waiting for the ball. Pass should have gone to him, instead taking the shot and going well wide. James Niza on the ball now. He's got Rourke Fisher here. 3-3 for the Meerkats on offense. Niza into the hole. And well defended there for the Sporting side. Is Thomas Kabuchen. There he is now on the ball. He's got plenty of water in front of him here on the right-hand side of the pool. Abresh sneaking just on the outside of the 5 here. Abresh now. Ball into the hole. Andy Buerta trying to defend there. Crash on him. And cleaned up nicely by the Meerkats. Current score is still 2-2. If you've just tuned in, this is a bronze medal match between the Meerkats and Sporting. Meerkats in the blue caps on the left-hand side of your screen and Sporting with the white caps on the right side. Buerta in the number 7 cap. Finds a man driving towards the hole. Rourke Fisher working on that right-hand post. James. And Vasco cleaning up nicely there for his Sporting side. Just under 2 minutes left. Thiago got a man going past him on his left side. Decides to go centre pool to the man, the number 9, who's been having a phenomenal tournament here. That is Thomas Gomes. Abresh. Thomas looks to shoot. Big bounce shot, well over. And the big man, Ross van Score, in the 4 cap. He's in the pool now. We've got Niza on the ball. Passing over to James here in the 10 cap. Back to Ross. Nice little flick there. We've got Stone Cold. Sorry, that was Andy Berta there. No look past. Not a great one. And back to the Sporting side. Both these sides at the moment have upped their defensive games. Haven't seen too much action towards the goals. Besides a bounce from from Thomas Gomes. Bouncing one well over the crossbar. Big talks there in the middle of the pool with Ross van Score and Diego Santos. And Gareth having a few words there at the back of the pool. And once again cleaned up by the Sporting side. And we're going to have this battle once again with the 2 number 4s here. Ross, looks like he's having the time of his life. Had a smile on his face there as he was putting his man under. Santos. And man up situation here, and what a read. Beautiful read. Rushing that one just a little bit. Keeper, the coach not happy with that one. Andy Buerta. Reverse shot, and that is the end of Chaka number 1. It's been a 2-all stalemate here in Chaka number 1. Not much going on. And don't go away. We'll be back with you shortly. And we back here for Chaka number 2. Just some quick stats here. Save rates by the keepers. We got Sporting at 50%, and then we got the Meerkats at 33%. Goals at the moment, the Sporting side have taken 5 shots, scored 2, and then Meerkats 4 shots and scored 2. First possession going to the Meerkats there. Man up situation as well. This is a great little start here to the second chucker for the Meerkats. Brad Burney, the man in number 5 cap, he's on top. Little playmaker at the moment. Stone Cold in the pool. Number 15, Ross Stone. Plenty time here. 12 seconds still on the shot clock. Beautiful pass across the cage. Looking for a shot and beautifully done. The man in the number 14 cap, that is Sven van Zyl, getting his first of the game. And that was beautifully done. They kept the ball off the water, keeping it in the air, and a beautiful shot there for the number 14, Sven van Zyl, getting onto the score sheets. And it is now 3-2 in this bronze medal match here at the Gauteng Invitational. Mikasa, the Gauteng Invitational official game ball. And once again, Jono Swanepoel, I believe that's his second interception here. Gareth May with a breadbasket pass. But huge pressure coming from the number 5. And number 5 there for the Sporting side gets himself sent to the corner. That is Vasco Verissimo. Jono Swanepoel in the middle here. He's got Chad. Cross cage to Sven. Jono's got a sniper. Look out for a shot here. And what a save there by the man in goal. That is Vasco Joash. Jono. Stone Cold. He takes a shot and well blocked by the Sporting side, keeping that score 3-2. All right, and if you're looking for all the stats that I'm looking at, you can scan that QR code bottom left corner. That will take you to the Gauteng Water Polo app, and you can get all the stats from all your favorite teams and players. That is the QR code on the bottom left-hand corner. And the shot just hitting the woodwork over there. Blaine Spithold yesterday said that the keepers also have three extra goalkeepers in those 2 uprights and the crossbar. And this time, Gareth May being saved there by his left upright. Brad Burney here on the ball now, sending it over to, and Edworthy tried to get a shot off there, but keeper equal to the task there. But what a little pass there on the inside to give Cole Edworthy that shot. Should have done a bit more with that. Edworthy got a big smile on his face there as he's hanging back, cockroaching. And Chad Roman cleaning up nicely there for his side. They're looking very good here at the back defensively at the moment. Edworthy looking for some options. He finds Stone. Stone looking around. Not much going on just yet. He's got plenty of water and a shooting lane. Will he take it? He does, but it hits the crossbar. And counter opportunity here. Vasco, the number 5 here for the Sporting side. He's looking for options. Farouk, trying not to give away the foul. Abresh, looking back to see if Cole's going to find him. Does not. Abresh now. 2 players on him. Sends it to the right-hand side. Vasco, looking for a lob shot. He does. And that was a beaut there from Thiago Gomes, the number 3. He's got a block to his name and a goal now. But what a beauty of a lob shot. Putting enough weight on that to sink it into the back of the net. 3-3 the score now. Sporting looking a lot better than they did yesterday against the OJ Eagles. Looks like they want this bronze medal. Remember, they've had a long trip to get here. They had a bit of a skirmish against the OJ Eagles before the tournament. They literally got off the plane and basically straight into the pool for that game, so they were a bit tired. But here they are looking dangerous at the moment here on the right-hand side. And Thomas shoots. Coach not happy with that. That's the number 9 for the Sporting side. Thomas Gormsch struggling at the moment. He's had 2 bounce shots that have gone well over the goals. Coach Duncan, just telling his team that they got full 30, they must use it. Don't rush the shots. They have a 3-3 setup here around the hole. They got a man-up situation now. I'm going to have a look at those man-up statistics in a bit to see how those conversions are going. I don't believe these sides have been taking advantage of that man-up situation. I think they both have 1, but I will confirm that in a bit. Stone Cold, and Stone Cold sinks it. Donut there, and Vasco unable to get his hands onto that one. Number 15, Ross Stone. I'll look up those man-up situations. So, man-up situation, 5 man-ups for the Meerkats, and they've only now just got 1. So, not looking good in terms of the man-up situations. And then Sporting actually have 0. They've had 2 man-up situations and 0 goals from that. And only 1 man at the moment, Thomas Kabachina, number 2 for the Sporting side. He has had 2 majors against him, 1 more, and he's going to be sitting out. Sporting working the ball nicely, and what a beautiful goal. Made it look so simple. Andrea Machero, the number 7 for Sporting. And once again, we are leveled up 4-4 here in Chaka number 2 with 3:11 on the clock. And the sun is absolutely baking down here at the moment. And of course, what a beautiful little pass there from Farouk. And Jason Fisher, the number 6, the big man, whoops it into the net there on the bottom left-hand side of Vasco. Vasco not happy with himself. It feels like he could have got a hand to that. 5-4 the score. If you've just tuned in, you are watching the bronze medal match in the Gauteng Invitational. Beautiful work defensively by Jason Fisher, the number 6. The Gauteng Invitational production brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. Man up situation. Ross van Schoor swimming right past the ball. He gets it back. Andy Buerta on the left side urging his team on. He's in the number 7 cap. Van Schoor. Niza looking to attack that post. Duncan shouting to Niza there that it has to be a first time. And he was hanging too long onto that ball. But 5 meter here for the big man who's just scored a goal. He whipped one in previously on the previous possession. And here he is at the 5 meter line now. The number 6, Jason Fisher. And Fisher cool, calm and collected there on the 5. He gets his second of the game. 6-4 the score now. Sporting need to make sure that they get one back before they allow this Meerkat side to run away with it. Remember, they are your 2023 Currie Cup champions, beating OJ Eagles there. And then later on today, we have our OJ Eagles versus our Sax team. It's a repeat of that 2022 Currie Cup final where Sax walked away with that one. And again, Jono Swanepoel is having a game. He's had 2 intercepts and a steal there now. Beautiful pass. A man-up situation. Ross being pulled back there. Duncan, he got kicked out there, and that should be cap off there. And it's a 5 meter there because he was the kicked out player, and then he played the man with the ball again, and that is a 5 meter. Jono Swanepoel stepping up for this one. And just waiting to see if that is a cap-off situation there for Vasco. I'm not too sure if that's his 3rd major. I think it is. So, Jono with a rebound, and this time he gets it in. But not a great attempt there at the 5, but luckily for that rebound, he gets back into it. The Portuguese coach, Gonçalo, is having a hefty few words there for his team, Sporting. 7-4 the score now. Timeout here by Gonçalo, the Sporting's head coach. We'll see if we can maybe grab a couple of Portuguese words here. And Portuguese Gonçalo here just calming his team down as they're now trailing 7-4. They want to get back into this one. And a bit of a sticky situation here, as Obresh, one of their top players, he's now out of the game. Vasco's got 2 majors. Thomas Gomsch, also one of their prolific goal scorers, he's got 2 to his name. And they could possibly, within this first half, lose 3 of their top players. Not a great situation for the Sporting side. They're going to have to look at bettering that discipline. They are in the top 4 of least disciplined sides, so to be expected here that they have a couple of situations here where they're losing their players. And what a beautiful little pass, but Ross stone cold as ever, but what a save there by Vasco. And James Brad sitting on the outside of the post there. He's cross-cage pass. What a beautiful pass there. And Jono sends it into the back of the net. But Brad Burney with the vision and a beautifully weighted pass as Jono comes out and gets onto the score sheet. Jono having a phenomenal game, as mentioned. He's got 2 interceptions, a steal, and a goal now to his name. 2 goals to his name. Bit of cloud cover coming over here now. saving our cameramen and as well as myself sitting in the sun here at the moment. It is boiling hot here with just a slight little breeze, so it won't affect the players at all. But a beautiful day here for water polo, and a 3-3 situation once again for the sporting side. Coach asking for that kick out. Options here on the right hand side of the pool. They haven't been here for a while. They are in the 5 for the first time in about 3 or 4 possessions. Tomas, beautifully shot. What a goal. And we can't lose that man, as he sits on 2 majors at the moment. But what a goal that is. Tomas Gomes, who gets onto the score sheets there. I'm wondering if there was a red card for David Dobos, the Hungarian. I haven't seen him in the pool at all. In the previous game, I'm assuming he might have got a red card because he hasn't. I don't see him at all. He is there on the bench, but he's wearing his kit's not too sure what's going on there. Maybe injury he's carrying. And he's obviously one of their star players, so you would like to have him in the pool. That is David Dobos, the man from Hungary. Clean up there for Vasco and his sporting side. The number 2 Tomas to the number 9 Tomas. And he takes a shot. Gareth Firemayer cleans it up, and that's the end of the first half. Current score is 8-5 here at the Gauteng Invitational, proudly brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. And we back here for Chaka number 3, the second half here of this bronze medal match. And we got some interesting stats here. Of course, the Meerkats, they've scored 8 of their 16, but listen to this. 5 of the 11 shots here at goal for Sporting, but they had 5 possessions where they weren't even close to that 5-meter line. That is 5 possessions, which is costing them big time. Big effort here from the Meerkats on defense that are pushing out to the Sporting side, making sure that they do not get even near the goals, not even a whiff of it. So huge effort by the Meerkats as they look to wrap up their Gauteng Invitational Tournament with a bronze medal. I'm about to get started here shortly. And off we go. Who will get first possession? It looks like the Meerkats. Meerkats get that first possession here in the second half. They're going to look to extend that lead to 9-5 if possible. Farouk, the playmaker here, he's at the top. Chad Roman. 3-3 setup. Chad. Moving the ball nicely here are the men in blue caps. Commentators curse, but they're still moving the ball nicely. And reversal there. That is on the big man, Edworthy. Number 3. Man up situation. They too opt for a 3-3. Man swimming now towards the post. They've been playing a lot of doubles in the hole there, and this is the first time I've actually seen it now. They went to a 4-2, taking the shot there, but easily saved. 2 meter Sporting still in possession. You would think they'd play a bit more with a 4-2, but they haven't been until now. And a great little block there. Gareth May with a smile on his face as he cleans up for his side. Chad Roman on the right-hand side. He's got Andy Buerta as well as Ross van Schoor here on the left-hand side. Plays the playmaker in Farouk at the top of the goals here. Ross driving towards that left-hand post. Farouk takes the shot and in she goes. And Farouk gets another goal to his name here. And 9-5 the score. And it looks like this Meerkat side is starting to get the edge here over the Sporting side. The Sporting side a little bit slower than what we used to. They are a fast, agile team, and at the moment the physicality of these Meerkats are wearing the Sporting side thin. If you've just tuned in, Sporting are in the white caps on the left hand side of your screen, and then on the right hand side of your screen are your Currie Cup champions, the Meerkats. This is the bronze medal match brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. Beautiful little drive here on that left post. Man up once again here for the Sporting side. Thomas. Moving the ball nicely here. Big box. 5 seconds left on the clock. Giving to that big man. Sniper shot there, hitting the crossbar. And Thomas Gromsch, he can literally shoot from anywhere. Sniper arm at the moment, but he's not finding his accuracy. Cap comes flying off here on the left hand side. Man up again, 4-2 situation here. And Ross walking it in. And beautifully done by the man in the number 4 cap. Very difficult to save it from that close. Literally walked it into the 5. Nice and easy. Good body position. And sends it to the back of the net. That is the number 4 for the Rondebosch Meerkats. And Thiago, the number 3, is sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. That is Thiago Gomes for the Sporting side. And they lose another player with a lot of water polo still to be played. And still no word on David Dabosh, the man in the number 8 cap. Hasn't touched the water just yet. Just a regular foul there. And look how the Meerkats are pushing the Sporting side out. Once again, they are outside the 5. There wasn't a single player in the 5. And it just shows you the physicality of this Meerkat side. They're getting their little stamp ready, that stamp of authority over this side. And a 3-3 here for the Meerkats. Andy Buerta here on the left side. Moving it nice, left to right, look for a shot. And there she goes, the number 7. Andy Buerta getting onto the score sheets. Going to catch a quick word here with Andy. Andy, how's the game going for you at the moment?
Yeah, it's going very well. Lots of fun. Yeah, good. They're playing well. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you. That's Andy. Man, a few words. It just gives me a nice little smile there. But great game by the Meerkats at the moment. 11-5. And I think we can officially put that stamp of authority on this one. Meerkats dominating at the moment. Sporting in a sticky situation as they've lost 2 of their big players and goal scorers in a bresh. The number 9, Thomas, he's skating on thin ice as well. If he goes, they're going to be missing a couple of their top goal scorers as we speak. 2 meter there. So this Sporting side did come here with missing 2 of their top centre forwards. And apparently they've had an exceptional season. Those 2 centre forwards, so missing them in this tournament has been costly. They are the national champions. That is the Sporting side. Sporting de Club Portugal. What a goal there by Jason Fisher, the number 6, getting himself onto the score sheets. Once again, I do believe that's his hat-trick. Next up, we're going to have our Trident ladies versus the Dolphins. Delfino Dolphins. Last night, the Delfino Dolphins going to penalties. And right at the end, the Dolphins having a goal saved and putting them in this bronze medal match. It was very unfortunate. Dolphins full of experience there. So they'll be taking on the Trident ladies for that bronze medal match after this game. And of course the final. The students. USA versus Warriors. Warriors put on an absolute stellar performance against the Trident ladies. And walked away with that comfortably. They opened up their scoring account very early and they just kept on their gas pedal. And what a pass that was, but not controlled very well there by Ross. And it looks like James been sent to the naughty corner there. Timeout called by the Portuguese side. Sporting. And as I was saying there, the Trident ladies losing to the Warriors. And the Warriors looked phenomenal last night. We had Moorman in goals there. The wall Moorman doing a stellar job as a keeper between the sticks. She was my lady of the match, but we can't count out a couple of the ladies there who scored a bunch of goals. And another one to watch there in that Warriors side is the number 8, Madalena Losa. She was phenomenal. She reminds me of a little Jack Russell. She just doesn't stop. Back and forth defensively, offensively. So she'll be one to watch in that final. And then, of course, OJ Eagles versus the Sacs. It is a repeat final of the Curry Cup 2022, where the Sacs walked away deserved winners of that one. So look for OJ Eagles. They want to get one over the Sacs side. They drew 14 all in this tournament earlier on in the pool stages. And a nice little flick shot there, but Gareth Fire May make sure that he cleans up for his team there. And of course, There are going to be some big battles there in that game. Nardis, Dev Card. And sneaking that into the goals there is James Neeser, the number 9 for the Meerkats. And you look at the discipline here of Sporting Club de Portugal. They have given away 12 man-up situations. That is way too high in this point of the game. And they are, unfortunately, way back on the score sheets at the moment. And they've lost Thomas Gromsch now as well. Another prolific shooter for them. So they've lost 3 of their top players here, and not what they wanted. Sporting in, pardon the pun, deep waters. As the Meerkats look to carry on their domination here and allowing that shot. Gareth a bit complacent, but no goal. Some crazy wind here all of a sudden. Big shot there from Stone Cold Ross Stone, sinking that into the back of the net, and he celebrates his goal. And I can understand why. He's only been shooting at 25% conversion rate. He brings that up to 40% now, but I can see why he's celebrating. 14-5 the score. And James sitting on the bench. He's will play no more part in this bronze medal match. Gareth May with an easy one. Finds Ross here on the left-hand side. Got Chad on the right. Chad's wide open. He's got plenty of water in front of him. Ross spots him. Chad now. Chad losing a bit of control there. He had a shooting lane but lost it. He's got Jono. Jono's looking. Jono has a opportunity. Ross now with the shooting lane but loses control. Ross back to Chad. Shot clock runs out there for the man in the number 11 cap. That is Rourke Fisher. Sporting with a man up here. Ross gets sent to the northeast corner. That is Stone Cold. Opportunity here. Shooting lane for the number 5, but he's not going to take it. And they are unable to find the back of the net. We've, over this whole entire tournament, we've come accustomed with their precision shooting, but in this bronze medal, as well as the OJ Eagles, they've been struggling to find the back of the net. Their overall team conversion rate dismal at the moment, as it is below 50%. Little balk there, reverse balk. Get a man up situation once again. Timeout called here. Duncan, man with all the experience as a coach, and it looks like Sporting lose Thomas Kabachencha once again. They are down another man. That is the Sporting side. And Duncan asking his men, yeah, he just wants a beautiful man-up situation. So all he's asking his players, he says, give me something beautiful here. Let's see what these Meerkats can do. Asking Thomas to get out the pool as he is done for the day. In the playmaker position, we have Stone, Fisher, Chad, Stone, Farouk. Back to Stone. Defensively sound at the moment. Not much going on here. Stone has to shoot. He shoots. And nothing of that one. And another. And that's the end of Chaka number 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back here for the 4th. This production brought to you by ItsHappening.Africa. And our official game ball is Mikasa. And that is the official game ball here at the Gauteng Invitational. Sporting find themselves in a massive hole at the moment. They've lost 4 of their top players, all sitting on the bench now. And still, it looks like David Dobosh is struggling with a shoulder injury, and that is why he's not been in the pool. That's the Hungarian. Really struggling with that left shoulder of his apparently, so that is why he's not in the pool, just to confirm that. And once again, the Sporting side are just struggling to get into that 5 meter. And if you are new to water polo and you're not too sure where the 5 meter is, you can look at the yellow lanes. And that is where the 5 meter is. One player in there now, and beautifully blocked there. Meerkats are 7 minutes, 30 seconds away from that bronze medal. Well-deserved bronze medal. They have played really well, and it could have gone either way yesterday. Either of the sides, Sax or Meerkats, could have been in that final. And we see it here. Alexandre Serra there who is on your screen there. That is the new keeper in goal for Sporting. Let's see what the Sporting side can do. Will they be able to get into that 5? They are struggling. Farouk putting huge pressure, front marking here. And shot clock runs out for the Sporting side. They are really, really struggling with that physicality, and it shows as well, as they have 4 players sitting on the bench at the moment, all got their 3 majors, and they've been sent to the bench for the rest of the game. And what a beautiful 1-2 situation there. Andy Buerta with a nice little catch and pop pass to the number 4 there. That is Ross van Schoor, who gets onto the board there. Beautifully done. Expect to see more of the number 5, Brad Burney, to jump into the pool soon. And then we'll see, will David Dobosh warm up that shoulder and get into the pool for his team, or are they rather going to save him for the rest of their games when they head back home? Most likely we'll rest him. As I did mention, he is looking in a lot of pain. I was watching him trying to warm up there, and it did not look good on that left shoulder. That is David Dobosh, the Hungarian here in this Portuguese side. Remember, Hungary are a phenomenal water polo nation. No awareness there in the pool at the moment. That is Alberto Junior. Nicely cleaned up by Sierra, the number 1. Passing over to the number 10, Diego Lorotenko. A fake shot to a pass, beautifully done there. Nice little finesse move from Jorge Albino. A bit of Portuguese language there. Gonna beep that one out. Sporting side, the frustration showing as they are starting to show their frustrations through their language and their shouting and the body language. They are not happy at all with the calls at the moment. As a man up here for the Meerkats. Cross gauge, Andy Buerta, but beautifully marked on that side. And turnover. Andrea Machado, he's been very, very vocal here. He is not a happy man at the moment. He's got the ball in hand. And Dabosh is in the pool, the number 8. The first time we've seen him in the pool. Let's see how that left shoulder holds out for him. As mentioned, he is struggling with a left shoulder injury. That is the number 8, David Dabosh. And possibly the reason why he's in the pool is 5 of their players are sitting on the bench now, all 3 majors. And they are running short of players here. The man without the cap there is number 10, Diego Lorenko. Dabosh marking in the hole there. Beautifully saved by Sierra. Not happy is Sven von Sale, the number 14 for the Meerkats. In the playmaker position at the top, centre back, David Dabosh. Just keeping a close eye on him. He's now marked. They got players hanging back, looking for a big shot there. May, easy clean up for him. timeout called for Duncan. And it looks like full change here. As we see Brad Burney into the pool now. Let's see what he can do. He's been a bit quiet in this one. Brad Burney says he'll buy a Prego roll for the person who gets the next goal. That's Brad Burney in the number 5 cap there. And he's in that playmaker position. That's Brad Burney, the number 5. You know, when the motivation is food for a team, they are a big team. Physically dominant in this game. Onto the post there. Takes a shot. Brad Burney now on that right-hand post. Beautiful. Sierra has been a wall in goals since he's come in. And he's a lot smaller than Vasco, but he moves, float like a butterfly. And once again, look at the physical presence here of the Meerkats as they push the Sporting side to the halfway. David Dobosh takes a shot there. And you can see the wind picking up here as one of the gazebos decides to take a hike. Cole Edworthy here, the number 3. He's also been a bit quiet. Beautiful. Take that back, not a beautiful pass. Sierra to the cockroach here in the number 4 cap. And nothing Brad could do there except for force that penalty. And Santos, would he take his own 5? Andrea Machero, the man who's been very vocal here, will be stepping up to the plate. Edworthy and Brad Burney for the rebound. And what a goal that was. No doubt about it. Andrea Machero gets himself back onto the score sheet, and that is his hat trick. Edworthy, the number 3, heading straight to the hole now. Big physical presence there. Stone cold. 3-3 here for the Meerkats. They're working it nicely there into the front 3 now. John Aswanapoel gets himself a man-up situation for his team. Not happy is Santos. Been the story of this game. Stone, he has a shooting lane and he takes it. He gets himself back onto the score sheets. Ross Stone, Cold Stone. Number 15 cap. Gets his 3rd of the game. And that conversion rate going up ever so slightly to 42%. .90 seconds left and it is 16-6 in this bronze medal game. It's been a dominant and physical show by the Meerkats here as we watch once again Sporting being pushed to the halfway line. They are just struggling to even set up around the hole at the moment, being forced to take long shots. May cleaning up Chad Roman here on the right-hand side. He's got Edworthy in the hole, using the water on the right-hand side. Big drive to the post there. Stone. Chad looking for a shooting lane. Gonzalo, the coach of Sporting, having a lot of words for our ref here. And what a shot there by Chad Roman, the number 2, our Sporting side, been struggling. And Sierra, he had a couple of empty possessions that he forced because of his beautiful saves in goal, but that one unable to stop. That is Chad. He's still running with a 100% conversion rate at the moment. "35 seconds remaining." Right-hand side. Bit of a shooting lane here, but he's not going to take it. Rodchenko tried to take a shot there, but unable to get it. Cleaned up there by Stone Cold as he's now making a drive on this left-hand side. He's got Edworthy waiting in the hole there, as well as Chad Roman on the right side. Driving straight into the hole is Chad Roman. Edworthy going out to the right, and a goal there for Jono Swanepoel, shooting it onto the left-hand post, and in she went. And that is pretty much a wrap here. 18-6 the score. And Sporting struggled from the get-go as they lost a couple of men early on due to the physicality of this Meerkat side. Your bronze medal will be going to the Meerkats, your 2023 Currie Cup champions. And that's the end of the game here. And next up, we have our Trident ladies. They'll be taking on Delfino Dolphins. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. My name is Jason Viking Friedman, and we'll be catching you in a little bit.